stop me. I'm all the way up.
What is going on, Virginia Beach? We're at our very first episode with Digital Mayors of Virginia Beach. Jenny Telford, fitness competitor, and she's a Virginia Beach native.
Hey guys, how you going?
So Jenny, tell us a little bit about your family. What's your background? How long you've been married? How many kids do you have?
So I'm a mom of two girls. The oldest is 10, the youngest is 2. I'm also a wife of 13 years, going on 14 in August.
Congrats.
My husband is a marathon runner, Joe Telford.
Yeah, he's a pretty big shot around here as far as run. Yeah, he's pretty fast. So do you run as well too?
I used to, actually. A couple of years after having my first daughter, I realized the baby weight just wasn't going to come off by itself. And the older I got, the harder it was for it to come off. So I started running. I hated it at first, but one foot in front of the other, and eventually I started to like it and enjoy the time it gave me. And it was a stress reliever, and the more I did it, the more I loved it, and started competing in races and winning. I'd get second or third place, and just, the after parties for some of the races and the camaraderie with all your friends afterwards just made it a lot of fun.
Totally worth it. By the way, I'm still trying to get rid of my baby weight as well. So,
but yeah, 4.
Congrats.
So. Lots of baby weight.
Congrats. You look great. You look great. I'm sure you're really pumped for tomorrow's competition.
So excited.
Yeah. So take us through your journey. Like, obviously, you probably didn't wake up one day saying, I'm going to compete at a high level for fitness. I mean, tell us what happened. How did you get to this day, the day before your next big competition?
Oh my gosh, if you'd have told me 1 year ago today that I would be competing in a fitness competition, let alone 2 by now, I probably would have laughed in your face. So I went from running to having a second child, and then after I had her, I was able to run again, and I just built up as quickly as I could to get to a couple of half marathons, and I just pumped them out one right after another, October, November, and poor training, bad decisions. I ended up tearing the labrum in my hip. So that put me out for a good while, and eventually it just got worse and worse, where just normal activities, going up and down stairs or gardening, would hurt my hip. I'm like, I'm too young for this.
Yeah.
So last January 6th, I had hip surgery on my labrum to repair the tear, and
so it's been a little over a year now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So lots of physical therapy to get back to where I am. Still go to physical therapy every couple of weeks. At Direct Performance Physical Therapy, they dry needle me. We do exercises, stuff like that. Anyways, so back in March of last year, I went and saw my coach now, Jim White, and I just told him, I need some help with my nutrition. I haven't been exercising in so long. And summer is coming, and as a stay-at-home mom, my job is to be in a bathing suit with my kids at the water park, at the beach, at the pool, every day. So all I wanted to do was look good in a bathing suit again.
Yep.
So he gave me a meal plan, said, stick to this, and you'll be on your way. And 6 weeks later, his jaw hit the floor and was like, oh my gosh, you did exactly what I told you to do, and you look amazing. Like, you did a really good job. Have you ever thought about competing? Like, competing in what? What are you talking about? He's like a bikini fitness competition. I'm like, what? No. Never thought about that. He's like, no, seriously, you should go home, talk to your husband about it, see how he feels, and let me know, because we'll start working on it. Like, okay, sure. Went home and talked to Joe, and he's like, 100%, whatever you want to do, I support you. I'm like, okay, well, let me think about it. All right, Jim. So it took maybe 12 hours to decide.
And you were probably happy it didn't involve too much running.
Right? Yeah. Not a lot of cardio.
Back to the injury, yeah.
And if it was, it was just easy cardio. We worked around my hip.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Awesome. So you competed in your first competition last year.
In September.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then first competition, and you won a few awards, right?
A few. Yeah.
So tell us what you won.
Okay, so I competed in debut, which means that you are brand new to competing. It's your first competition ever. I was the only person, so I won that one.
One of one.
That was hard. The next class was novice, which means you've never won your class. So I'm pretty sure that's what it means. It's a little tricky. So I won that one. And then open was pro, amateurs, anybody can compete in open. There weren't any pros that day, but I won that one too.
Nice.
So I ended up winning overall.
Nice. Wow. Amazing. First competition. So tomorrow is your second big competition. Are you excited? Nervous?
I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. The first show that I did was fairly small, which was perfect. I was able to get one under my belt and learn how everything goes and just figure it all out the first time. So this time it's a little bit of a bigger show. There's, I think, 81 total competitors, 18 in my class alone.
Wow.
So yeah, there's more competition.
Good,
so
good.
Should be interesting.
I think you're ready.
How it goes. Yeah, thanks.
So in your first competition, obviously you had butterflies galore. I mean, things were probably racing through your mind. You're trying to settle down. Was there any method or technique that you used, or was there anything that you thought about that calmed you down, got you ready for that first competition?
Lots of deep breaths to calm me down. There's really all you can do is just, is try to stay out of your head and just not stress out the best you can. But mostly what prepared me, I would say, is YouTube.
Okay.
I watched hours of YouTube videos of girl competitors that were kind enough to record themselves and what to do, what not to do, and
oh my God, you are explaining my wife right now because she's running for Mrs. Virginia, and she's Mrs. Virginia Beach, and she's on YouTube 24/7 looking at pageants.
It's so helpful. You have no idea.
Yeah.
And you watch the competitors pose and do their T-walks and their makeup, hours of makeup. Because I'm not very good at doing makeup, and I've never done stage makeup. So that was the biggest
It has to be
thing.
more dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
Eyebrows, eyelashes, like everything has to be stronger, and just I was so scared about that. Everything, all the details, that was what I was afraid of. I was getting my makeup ready because I wanted to save money and do it myself. So I just watched lots and lots of YouTube videos, and I just cherry picked like my favorite things and wrote them down, went up to Sephora, said, I need this and show me how to do this. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's pretty obvious you haven't had a cheat day in a long time. Probably mainly because you're getting ready for the big competition tomorrow. But when you do have a cheat day, what is the food or the drink you absolutely have to have?
Okay, so when you are competing for a competition, you actually do get a refeed meal. Not a whole day, but you get a refeed meal. So that was, I think, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was pizza.
I'm surprised you don't remember the exact day and the exact time and everything like that.
Numbers are not my thing, so I don't remember dates, times, anything with a number I don't remember. But yeah, pizza, and my coach said as long as I had chicken or veggies. Gotta
have the protein on there, yeah. Absolutely.
So I had 4 slices.
If you're gonna do it right?
Go big or go home.
Exactly.
So, but other than that, wine. I'm looking forward to having a glass of wine and a Snickers bar.
As soon as the competition's over, right?
Yeah. Well, in the middle of my competition, I'll get to have half of my Snickers bar. And when I get to the restaurant, I'll have a glass of wine. That's awesome.
That's awesome. So, a little serious here. Where do you see yourself in a year from now?
In a year from now, I hope to have my ACSM certification, and I hope to be competing for NPC.
So, I just heard a bunch of letters, and I'm not quite sure what...
If you're in the fitness industry, you know what that means. ACSM is a certification to become a personal trainer. So as soon as my competition is over, the following weekend and the weekend after that, I'm taking a class to prep to become a certified personal trainer. And then
Nice.
my goal is to continue building my muscles, more specifically my glutes and the glute ham tie-in, because when you compete in NPC, which is a very well-known federation, that's really important.
Okay.
So, because from NPC you can go to the Arnold, you can go to Olympia, like it just gets bigger from there.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So right now you're pretty you're obviously regional and local, but eventually it's gonna branch out to.
Yeah, and hopefully very soon, because with my first competition, I actually won my pro card. So it's the only sport I can think of where you go from an amateur to a pro in the same day.
That's crazy.
So that's what happened, and I'm actually decided to make my pro debut in April.
Nice. That's awesome.
So that means that I'm going to compete in Tyson's Corner in, what's that, near DC.
Yep.
With my pro card, and I have the chance to win money.
Oh,
the
nice.
top 3 have cash prizes. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Get all that hard work paid off.
Yeah. Nice.
That's awesome. Right now, what are you absolutely obsessed with right now?
Absolutely obsessed with Strikeforce Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Just saying.
They're actually my sponsor too,
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome. But I didn't bring the little packet with me. But it's a liquid concentrate that comes in a little packet.
Oh, so it's not a powder; it's a concentrate.
It's actually
okay.
liquid. So you just pour it in 16 ounces of water and take it with you. And it's got vitamins B3, B6, B12, electrolytes, sugar-free, calorie-free. It's very prep-friendly.
Awesome.
So, and honestly, I feel like it works better for me than coffee. So it just gives me like continuous energy all day long. No jitters, no crash.
So it's like a pre-workout and like all throughout the day too, or
Yeah.
just
You
wake
can
up
use
in the
it
morning.
As let me tell you, use it as a pre-workout. You get a really good pump.
Okay, good.
Vascular.
I'll check it out.
You should.
Yep, I'll check it out.
So that's one of my favorite things, and this is my other. So with my first competition, I prepped all through the summer. So I would take my food and set it up in the dashboard, go in, do my workout or whatever, come back out, and the sun has warmed up my food. Well, it's winter, and I needed something to keep my food warm because, you can't eat cold rice. It's crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross. And let's face it, warm food tastes better. So this is a little kind of microwave by Hot Logic Minis, and you just open it up, stick your food in with the lid and the container already in there, and it's a little hot plate with a cord. You plug it in and go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's so awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So what would you say is the main thing that gives you all the motivation to, wake up early, hit the gym, stay on that strict diet? What's your main motivation?
I would say part of it is knowing that my girls are watching. Like I want to give them a mom that they can be proud of. And I know that if I keep going and I do my absolute best, then I know that I can tell them that, hey, I tried my hardest. And if they say, Mommy, are you going to win? I'm like, you know what? Winning doesn't matter. I went this far. I did this. And then I came on the stage. Like, I've already won. It's fine if I don't actually get a trophy. You've got little eyes watching. So
yeah.
I just want to make sure that they know I'm a strong mom and somebody they can look up to.
Hey, when little eyes are watching, I mean, that's huge motivation right there. I completely understand that. All right, cool. Well, so what we're going to do next is we're going to do what's called a lightning round. So basically, I'm going to ask you questions, and I just want, it doesn't even have to be well thought out. I just want like a quick answer. What's on your mind at that time when I ask you that question? So, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Jenny hasn't even seen these questions yet, so we'll see what kind of answers we get. So, if you did have a competition stage name, I know this is only your second competition, but if you did have a competition stage name, what would it be?
Requires creativity and a brain, and
Can we come up with something right now?
Brain right now.
Like, what's your favorite animal? Like a cheetah or something like that?
I like dolphins, but how does that apply
Yeah,
to this
they don't
stage?
sound pretty tough, and they don't sound really
No.
competitive either.
No, not really. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see, like She-Ra or something. Like I don't know. Like
She-Ra.
what would be crazy?
I
Like
don't
Wonder
know,
Woman,
Muscle Mom.
Muscle Mom. Oh, we got it. Muscle Mom. Love it. On to the next one. Favorite adult drink?
Depends on the time of year. Right now, I would say wine. In the summertime, vodka and LaCroix.
Okay.
Flavored vodka and LaCroix.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, we know your husband Joey is an accomplished runner, and he works out a lot as well. And obviously, that's you're a fitness family, right? So, my next question has a lot to do with that. So, do you guys in the Telford household? Do you guys Netflix and chill, or is it calisthenics and chill?
I would say when Game of Thrones is on, it's Game of Thrones and chill. Otherwise, we don't really make time for TV anymore.
Okay.
Right now, it's getting down to the nitty gritty, so it's a lot of cooking and cleaning and dishes and repeat.
Okay.
So time for TV. I'm so behind on every show that I watch.
Okay.
Everyone. Yeah. So.
Well, I think I know the answer to this next question. Favorite movie?
That would be Pitch Perfect.
I knew it.
Excuse me.
So, when you're in the gym, maybe before a competition or whatever, what's the song that just gets you pumped? What gets you going? Like what in your mind? Like I'm doing this. What is it? Eminem? Like Lose Yourself or something like that? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Full blast.
Yeah.
Makes you just want to.
That's awesome.
Get it.
That's awesome. Okay. Who would you? Somebody might have told you this, or you might feel this, but who would you say is your celebrity lookalike?
For whatever reason, I've gotten Mariah Carey, but I just don't see it at all. Once in a blue moon, maybe Jennifer Aniston, which has actually been my favorite actress ever. I've always wanted her
That's
arms.
A compliment, yeah.
I love her arms. She
has
the best arms. So.
Well, I think you got her beat now, right?
Maybe not.
Now she looks like you.
Great hair.
And just my last question, and then I want you to shoot straight from the hip, and be honest with me. I'm serious. I'm getting really serious, and I'm about to go all in on the fitness thing, and I'm going to invest in some Skechers shape ups.
Okay.
You know the big heel, whatever. So I'm probably going to do some laps around my neighborhood. So do you think if I get serious and get some Skechers shape ups that I can probably get to the level that you're at right now?
I suggest you wear whatever shoe is comfortable for you when you are doing
they're pretty thick, so
activity that you're doing. So I don't know that running in a platform shoe would be a good idea.
All right, well,
you might tear something.
I'm just looking for a quick and easy way of doing it, but
there's no quick and easy. A lot of dedication and hard work.
All right, got it. Can you cut it off? All right, that was actually pretty fun, wasn't it?
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then how